thanks to our next guests who have been providing a lot of resources for descendants of Bnei Anousim and helping to support communities that are springing up around the world, mainly in Brazil, to have a chance not just to learn, but also some to return to Judaism. Joining us with more is Saloman Buzaglo, the founder of the Institute of Sephardi Anousim Studies at Netanya Academic College. And also joining us is Uri Blankfield, who is the coordinator running the international program. Recently moved to Israel from Brazil a few years ago. Welcome to both of you, and incredible work that you've been doing. When you see stories about Hannah, who herself used your library to help dig, what is it like knowing that there is information to help reach people that want explanations for things that they are able to now find out and confirm about their background and history?
That's exactly what we are doing in the Institute. We are trying to help those people to make that journey back to the old and violated identity. And that was with Hannah Eyal, but that was with many, many others. Hannah Eyal was a really symbol because her marriage also was celebrated in the Institute. She probably remember that. And, but we had many other examples that try to make clear the roots when they discover that all the customs that were maintained during years and years are in fact Jewish customs.
It's incredible. Yes. And for you, you live in Brazil and you're very dedicated to communicating with the, the communities that are springing up. But how many millions of people you think are in Brazil with Jewish roots? Because Brazil was founded by Jews.
Yes, the historians, they say that now probably more than 100 million of the population are descendants of the Jewish people that came from the Iberic Peninsula. Mm-hmm. So now they are organized in communities. Mm-hmm. Maybe we know about maybe 60 communities with 2,000 people that practice the Jewish rituals and everything.
It's so fascinating. We're going to continue this conversation. We're going to be right back after the break because we want to extend this conversation and continue more. So much to talk about. It's such a huge subject. We'll be right back. And we're back continuing our conversation about the Bnei Anousim community. Welcome back. Let's talk about some of the challenges facing all of these millions of people, perhaps finding this out. How is the religious community and the Jewish law able to handle what could be millions, thousands of people discovering this because of DNA testing?
Okay, I think we can say in the beginning that the awakening is split into two big groups. The groups which decide to organize in communities, as Uri explained, yes, especially in Brazil, but also in other countries. But there is another group which is much bigger, the individuals which feel that they have Jewish roots and that are starting their journey back, doing genealogy, doing genetic tests, and trying to confirm that they have really Jewish roots by applying those two ways. Yes, so. The biggest part, meaning is the individuals, they still live with fear, meaning in most of the countries, the fear of the Inquisition, meaning that they have still that memory, the traumatism of the Inquisition, which is still behind them, and they are living still with those memories, with that fear, and it takes time to get out of that. Right. Meaning the best way to get out of that is to join an existing community. Right. Yes, but they are not in all the places you have Bnei Anousim communities. So they are in contact with us. They are doing their own research, and then
they have Uri on the ground to go and call them every day. And I mean, you were saying before that, many of the people in the north maybe don't have the educational background, but they've learned and are practicing rituals and even adopting some common, slang in Israel.
In Israel, they speak a little of Hebrew. I call them and they say, "Oh, Chaver Uri, ma shlomcha." That's it. And so, but it's important to know that they start this investigation, this research of DNA and genealogical, by remembering stories from their grandmothers, childhood, not to eat pork or to light the candles on Friday night. So with this this is a tip, and then they start the research.
It's very exciting. Very, very exciting.
And the establishment needs time to understand and to face that phenomena, because for the moment the establishment is not really facing that, and that's the main obstacle of those people facing the establishment here in Israel, which for the moment is not really recognizing them. Yes,
right.
So those are the main problems we are facing.
Well, that's why people like you and Hannah and people are now speaking out. So it's fantastic. Thank you both for shedding more light on this, and how amazing. I think I'm going to have to go on an airplane with you to Brazil and check it out for myself. Thank you both so much for shedding such interesting light on this very exciting topic, which is really the future. Thank you.